Well, it seems that Congress or the government would try to block any deal with BYD buying Chrysler. According to this letter from Congress, let's go ahead and read it. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. In today's video, you remember a while back we got a probably automated generated letter from Congress from a congresswoman by the name of Haley Stevens, which operates in an area in Michigan where there are a ton of factories, auto manufacturing, and the like. Well, what I'm going to put up on the screen right here, we have a new letter from Congressman Stevens. So as you guys can see, we're going to read it here. Congress of the United States, blah, blah. Dear David, thank you for reaching out regarding your concerns about Chinese automotive company BYD. It's come to my attention you received a previous response to your message in error. Oh, I bet it was. I'm sure they blew the phones up calling her office like, what the F? I sincerely apologize for this mistake. Like you, I am concerned by ongoing efforts by BYD and other Chinese automakers to gain access to the U.S. market through unfair, anti-competitive practices. I serve on the House Select Committee on the Strategic Competition between the United States and Chinese Communist Party, and am heavily focused on protecting Michigan manufacturing jobs by enhancing our competitiveness with China. Let me stop right there for a minute. So that tells me two things. One, that confirms that BYD is actively trying to get into this market by either buying another company like Chrysler, or by another means, right? Paying somebody off, getting a governor to sign off on something. They're actively doing it. I understand your concern about the potential acquisition of domestic auto manufacturers and assets by foreign manufacturers like BYD. Workers' lives, their families' well-being, and their paychecks are directly tied to the success of Michigan automakers. As the former chief of staff to President Obama's auto rescue and the representative of thousands of auto worker constituents, I understand directly how personal this is. We can't allow unfair foreign interference in the U.S. auto market. Damn. Please know, I monitor auto policy impacting my constituents closely, and I will always go to bat for them to make sure they get a fair shake. That's why I have walked the picket line with UAW and support President Biden's 100% tariff on Chinese electric vehicles. This is why I introduced the Union Auto Workers Job Protection Act. This bill will ensure the government contracts require automakers to disclose where they build their cars for the federal government. This will make sure that if a union auto plant wins a federal contract, that production won't be moved to non-union locations. Okay, that has nothing to do with BYD, but okay. In addition, my office is exploring additional legislative steps Congress can take to ensure that we have the backs of our automotive communities when they face unfair, anti-competitive practices from foreign actors like China. Thank you again for contacting me about the issue. It's been an honor to represent Michigan's 11th district in Congress, where I will continue to work to ensure your voice is heard in Washington. Well, that's interesting. I get a couple of things from that letter. One, it definitely says that it's not just BYD, but we already knew that other Chinese manufacturers are trying to get into the U.S. We already see GAC working with Stellantis to build their inline four-cylinder cars in Mexico. Whether they're going to come across the border here or not is not confirmed yet. It'd have to meet different safety standards and some other stuff. But if the Mitsubishi Mirage can be sold here, I'm willing to bet that could be sold here. So I thought it was interesting. I wanted to bring this to you because, it's just more smoke to the fire, especially where the Congresswoman is mentioning BYD directly. That tells me that the news has now got into Congress or got into specifically that Congresswoman's office, and she went back and went, wait a minute, didn't somebody contact us about this like a month ago? Yeah. And now you fire off another letter? Oof. It's interesting to me. It's interesting. We'll see what happens. I find it highly suspect and interesting that, people from BYD were in town in Michigan around the same time that supposedly Carlos Tavares is there. All of the different pictures and emails I get from you guys that work at Chrysler and Dodge and Jeep, when you see these people coming in, and it's so dumb. This is so crazy. It's like an open secret at Stellantis, because if you didn't want people to know that BYD was at your factories or your office spaces, you wouldn't give them like visitor badges with their company name on them. You know what I'm saying? It's so dumb. Why? I don't understand why they're doing that, but it's just interesting. And I'd like to know what you guys think. Well, let's have a discussion in the comments. I don't know how y'all feel about the Congresswoman from the 11th District, but that's the letter. I wanted to put it out here for you guys to be able to see it. It does confirm a few different things for me, at least on the BYD side, that they know that this company is actively, they're already building the battery factory in a different factory in Mexico, and they're actively trying to buy assets in Canada and trying to get a nameplate here in the United States. I think it's interesting. I'd like to know what you guys think. Let's have a discussion in the comments. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.